Good morning. Wow, today there is so much on my mind. I couldn't even send you a message telling you what the title was going to be today because I had like 5 things that I want to talk about. But I think I've narrowed it down to what we will talk about today. And today I want to talk about fun. Because fun affects everything in your life, or the lack thereof affects everything in your life. And the Word of God says in John 10:10 that He came that we might have life, not just life, but life more abundant. That's what Jesus came for. That's what He paid the price for, so that we wouldn't have to stress and worry and have anxiety over things. And He talks about the scripture, be anxious for nothing. But what's happened in our lives is we've gotten so busy, we've busied ourselves out of being fun and having fun. And listen, this affects everything in your life. It affects your passion for ministry and your passion for doing it. It affects your purpose and your destiny. It affects your relationships. It affects your marriage. It affects how you feel in a day. Do you want to have joy, and do you want to have passion for ministry again? You know what? Here is the baseline that will help you get back to enjoying life again. And that is making time for fun. Oh, I know, I hear you. I don't even possibly have time. I couldn't even squeeze in a moment to have fun. That's not true. Listen, if you don't squeeze in a moment, you're not going to be productive at all. You're going to be less productive because you're going to be dragging yourself through. You're not going to be enjoying it. And you're going to be miserable. You're going to be bitter about having to do all the things that you do because you didn't have any fun. So we've got to stop and have some fun in life every day, not once a week. Every day, take time to do something fun and have fun. I've heard so many women say they've lost their identity. No, you didn't lose it. You laid it down to the busyness and the stress and the anxiety of life. You don't have to do that. You are going to be so much more productive if you make sure you make time for something that you enjoy in a day. So, and I know, listen, I've been to that place where I couldn't even tell you what I enjoyed to. I just read a comment that's so funny. Kathy, Pastor Kathy, pretty sure that's illegal. It is not illegal. Pastor Kathy, hear me. It is mandatory. It's illegal not to have fun in a day. It robs you of your passion and your purpose. And I don't even know where I was on this, but that just was too funny. I'm pretty sure it's illegal. No, fun is not illegal. Fun is a mandatory. Listen, nobody even wants the God that you serve when you're so uptight and you're so miserable and you don't know who you are and you don't know why. I don't want to be like that. I want nothing to do with that. God is awesome. He's taken all of the stresses and all of the fight, all of the battle, all that stuff that we get caught up in. That's already accomplished and already done. He's done it for us. We get to enjoy life. Listen, make time for fun every single day in your life. Oh, that's where I was. I was back at the place where I had gotten to the place where I didn't even know what I liked anymore. I had been serving everybody else. I put myself on the back burner, and I got to the place where I didn't even know what I enjoyed anymore. I honestly could not even come up with one thing. I sat there and tried to think of something that I enjoyed doing, and I couldn't think of anything. It took me quite some time to really come up with what I wanted to do and what I enjoyed doing. So don't get to the place where you lose that in life. Listen, when you lose that in life, it becomes very unattractive. It becomes very unattractive even in your marriage. I mean, you become miserable and nitpicky at everything and everyone around you when you're not having fun. And that's why a lot of times after people get divorced, they start taking care of themselves again and having fun, and then they become the attractive person that they were married to in the first place. So listen, we have to make time to have fun, and some things that are fun. I mean, there's different things for everybody, but let's come up with some ideas of things that are fun. Simply, what about just taking a rest? Taking a 15-minute tea break. Jade will appreciate this one. Having a 15-minute tea break. Just making yourself, and I know, like, this is serious business for Jade. Like, it's no joke. If she doesn't have her tea time in a day, she's a little bit prickly. So it could be, I mean, I'm not talking about extravagant. I mean, it can be, I know. And then my daughter-in-law's on here making fun of me. Mindy, fun is fun. I love fun. They make fun of me because I say I love fun. They might make fun of me, but it's the secret sauce to loving life. It's the secret sauce to having passion for ministry and being able to love people around. Listen, if you don't take time for yourself, you are never going to be able to love people around you. You're going to be so miserable, you can't possibly love people around you. So take time. Yes, haha, Mindy. So take time to have fun. It is so vital. I cannot stress how vitally important it is. And I have met and talked to too many women lately that are just so broken, so empty, and so miserable because they've lost themselves. Don't lose yourself. And I have young people in this place today. Don't lose yourself. Keep that always. It'll keep your passion alive. It'll keep you attractive to your spouse. I mean, there's nothing worse than misery. Oh, it's no good. It's not appealing. But when you're fun and you make sure you're having fun, it's contagious. And then other people around you want to do the same thing. And you might say, I'm just way too busy. Like Pastor Kathy was saying, it must be illegal because I'm way too busy. I have way too much on my plate. I have way too many hats. Listen, even at times when I've been traveling and out doing ministry, I cut out time, and I've done it with Pastor Kathy. We cut out time. I force them to go horseback riding. No, we're going to have fun on this busy weekend where we have everything stacked and planned. We have like this 3-hour window in here. We're going horseback riding. That's what we're going to do. And then the last time, it was an escape room. No, I had to beg and plead, but we were able to, because I have to have fun. I require it, and you require it too. You just may have gotten so far away from it. And listen, adulting doesn't have to look so bad. Yeah. Like, come on, have fun, make time for fun, even in the busiest. I remember there was a time we were driving to a ministry, and we had to be there fairly early in the morning, but I don't know, I got distracted by this hiking trail, and I told the driver, I was like, hey, pull in there. I want to check that out. I've never seen that before. And I went out in my heels and my dress, and we walked through the woods just to see how pretty it could be. We took a moment in the middle of that intensely busy time to just enjoy nature and have fun. And guess what? It made the rest of the day just so much better because we took time to have fun. Listen, the Word of God says, be anxious for nothing. You're so uptight. Hear me. You are too uptight. Stop everything right now and have some fun, or you're going to break everything around you. You're going to break the ministry that you're involved in. You're going to break your relationships. You're going to break your marriage. Have fun. Do something that's fun. Take time every single day to read a book if that's what you enjoy doing. Maybe you enjoy painting. Maybe you're terrible at it, but you just like to do it. Just take time to paint. I know there's places you can go now and do paint classes. I mean, there's so much out there. We have a ceramic place, and I love to go paint mugs and make my own coffee mugs. It's just fun stuff to do, and it's relaxing, and it's not work, and it's not pressure. So finding those things that you enjoy as fun. So Pastor Kathy just said it's the only time she's allowed. So I'm just going to have to come more often, and we'll have fun every time I come. I promise I'll make you have fun. But just demanding fun in your life is so vital for longevity, for your passion to remain, for you not to get anxious about everything. If you don't have any fun in your life, I promise you, you're going to be anxious about everything. You're going to be intense and uptight and miserable, and you're just going to make everything around you miserable too. We have got to, you don't lose yourself. We've got to maintain ourselves. We've got to maintain the joy of living abundant life that God has created us for. He made the garden perfect so that they could enjoy in the garden, and that was lost, but he regained all of that authority and all that right for us to enjoy life. Guess what? You get to enjoy life. Could we start enjoying life in the middle of all that busyness? You know, there's nothing more fun to me, and it makes Carla super upset and intense with me sometimes, is when it's so incredibly busy and she has 15 things that need to be done in the next hour, and I tell her she has to leave that all sitting right there because we're going to go hiking right now, or we're going to go kayaking, or, you know, you're going to go to lunch with me right now. But it's the best. I mean, it's just like an added enjoyment for me to demand that all those things, all those pressures have to stop. They don't have control over me. They don't have control over my peace, over my joy. It adds extra enjoyment when you're most busy and you don't actually have time for it, to just stop and take time for yourself. Go get your hair done. Get a massage. Get your nails done. Get a pedicure. Go ahead. Right in the middle of all that super busy, you are going to be so much more productive. You are going to enjoy your life so much more if you take time for yourself to enjoy life every day. I know you're going to try to schedule it. I'll schedule that in once a week. No, every single day. So I want you to, oh yeah, see, Shaylin, even when we were down in Georgia on our last ministry, we took time to go walk on the, and it was a busy weekend. We slammed in a lot of ministry, but it didn't stop us from taking a walk on the beach. One of my favorite things to do. I just love the ocean. It's just incredible, peaceful to me. So we scooted down and took a walk on the beach. But listen, don't wait for me to come to you to do that stuff. Make sure you're adding it every single day in your own life, and create this for the people that you influence around you. You're teaching them healthy living habits when you get to make time in the middle of all the busyness to still have fun and enjoy life. So I just want to take a minute right here, and I want you to post in. So you might be helping somebody else, because you might be the one sitting there saying, I have no idea what I like. I have not one clue. And I've listed some things that you can do that are fun, but let's come up with some things that you think are fun. Go ahead and start typing, ladies. Help us out. And in the room, what are some things that you could do that are just fun? Oh, look, you are all in trouble right now because nobody's able to come up with anything fun. That's awesome. Walk around Target or Hobby Lobby. See, those are two things that are just fun, and you don't even have to spend money. I mean, so it is really impossible to go in those places and not, but that's fun to do. And what did you just say?
Going to the movies.
Oh, going to the movie. Just go to a movie. Go to a movie by yourself. You don't need somebody to go to a movie with. Just go to a movie. If you enjoy that stuff, go to a movie. Somebody else. Ooh. Katie, she's in executive protection. She said beating people up.
Wow.
So like a self-defense class, right? That's what we're talking about, Katie. I'm sure that's what you mean. You thoroughly enjoy self-defense classes. Getting your nails done, going for a walk, aimless driving. Oh my goodness. Yesterday, that's another thing I had to be somewhere at 10 o'clock, and I was a little bit late. not really late, but like 3 minutes, because I decided to take the long way because the foliage in upstate New York has gotten so incredible, especially out where I live, because we're 10 degrees colder in the valley than everywhere else. So our leaves are just incredibly beautiful right now. So I was like, my husband was going in the same time I was, and he was driving behind me, and we're talking on the phone. I'm like, oh my goodness, look over there. It's so beautiful. The fog in the valley, and then the pops of color. So yes, aimless drives, listening to music. Absolutely. Let's see what else oh, yep. Back roads. Oh, zip lining. Yes, that's so awesome. I did one in Florida one time. And again, I was the only one that would do it. All the people around me, I don't know. I need to be surrounded by some more fun people, guys. None of them would do it with me, but it was like this military grade zip lining. So it was hard, but it was over crocodiles. They were all over down below, and it was just like, it was awesome. It was so much fun. Yeah, so zip lining, bowling, excellent. So you guys are listing these things. I want to see you do, ooh, cooking. I love cooking. Cooking is one of my favorite things to do. And I've signed up for this whole HelloFresh thing, so I'm actually able to cook gourmet looking food and tasting food, which is just amazing, because I'm not really an incredible cook, but I am when I cook HelloFresh. Ooh, sitting by the lake, absolutely. Anything to do with water, the riverside, the lake, the ocean, window shopping. That's so true. You don't even know how many times, like Instagram and Facebook have these terrible shopping apps that pop up, and they're really dangerous. But I'll just shop and fill a cart and just walk away, not even do anything. It was just fun. It was just fun window shopping. Oh, waterfalls. Yeah, you're talking my language, Brittany. Going and checking out. We've explored so many waterfalls. One of the coolest waterfalls that we've seen is right here in upstate New York. What is it, 3-4 hours away?
3 hours, yeah.
3 hours from here. We went to this waterfall, and you had to hike back to find it, but it has a natural gas leak in the shale rock. So it's a flame behind the waterfalls that's always lit. It's called the Eternal Flame Waterfall. It was so cool. That's awesome. All right, so some other things that are fun to do. Let's get some ideas. HGTV, yes. Oh, boating, yes. Shaylin lives down near the ocean, and that's always a great thing to do. I love kayaking. I'm just going for walks, even just going to coffee with a friend or lunch with a friend. Just make time to have fun. Don't lose the fun in your life, because when you do, you're going to feel exasperated. You're going to feel like everything is broken around you and nothing's working, and you're not appreciated, and you're not appreciating yourself, and you're not valuing yourself. You're not taking time for yourself. Listen, this is seriously one of the number one keys in my life to loving what I get to do and enjoying it, because I make sure along the way we're going to have fun. And anybody that's with me, you're going to be forced to have fun too, whether you like it or not, even if you go kicking and screaming, Carla. Eating. Oh, see, as much as cooking is fun, eating is fun too. That's a good one, Mason. Roach. Oh, pumpkin. Hey, no, I'm a super foodie person. I'm very picky, but at the same time, I love cool foods and trying new things. Pumpkin patch with the grandbabies, absolutely. We just went apple picking. That was fun. Just anything getting outdoors is something I enjoy, even if you're just sitting in the sunshine. Just get me outside. I love walking in the woods behind my house. I don't even have to leave my house to just go out back and walk through the woods. Not so much in hunting season. I'm not allowed to go out back there and disturb the animals. So, but anyways, I just want to remind you of the value and the importance of keeping fun in your life. And nobody controls that but you. And you can sit there and say you don't have time. You have no clue my schedule. It is nonstop. It is nonstop. But I always make time for fun, because without it, seriously, it honestly makes you an unattractive person. It makes you unattractive to yourself even. You don't even like who you've become because you're just so uptight and miserable and anxious about everything. So make sure you're making time for fun every single day. So I want you to make a list of things that are fun, but not just make a list of things that are fun, because that's not hard to do. I want you to implement doing one of those fun things every single day, right in the middle of the busiest, most intense. I want you to stop and go do something fun. And then when you get back to that thing, you are going to have all the energy in the world. You'll have excitement to do it. You won't be bitter about having to do it. You won't be broken. You'll be able to have fun and enjoy life, ministry, passion. You won't be all uptight. Listen, we get that way ourselves. It's not something that just happens to us. It doesn't just happen. It's us letting those things go, letting go of who we used to be, the fun that we used to be. And growing up and being an adult and having responsibilities doesn't mean you don't have fun anymore. Actually, it means you required even more to have fun now than you did before, because you have all this other stuff that's work. So get out there, have fun every single day. So I want you to write down what you're going to do today, because it's only 11:21. So I want you to write what you're going to do for fun today. And then I want you to write out for the rest of the week what you're going to do. You can even put it in the comments, and then I'm going to hold you accountable. So go ahead, put it in the comments what you're going to do for fun. And you in the room, I want you to tell me what you're going to do for fun today. Jade's laughing.
I'm gonna go walk around Target.
We won't tell her husband. Yeah. Hanging out with Chad. Mindy thoroughly enjoys harassing her brother-in-law. That can be fun. Family is fun.
Yeah.
Family is awesome. Listen, it's been too long since you hung out with your family. Make time and hang out with your family. Do something. Bake cookies. Go do something. Jump a plane and go spend 2 days with your family, Carla.
Okay.
Thank you. Listen, you do have permission. Go do it. Listen, it's in our hands. We've got to be the ones that make it happen. Ooh, girls group at, how do you pronounce that? Qdoba?
Oh, Qdoba.
Qdoba with chips and queso. That's fun. That's awesome. Very good. Ooh, and Brittany is baking this evening. Awesome. I'm going to cook dinner tonight, and I look forward to that. That's always been one of my favorite times of day, is when I get to cook. It's one of my love languages, is cooking for people. Oh, there's my hubby. So that's your homework. I want you to write it in here. Come on, don't run away from it. I see that you're on there. Write in what you're going to do that's fun today, tomorrow, and all the way through the rest of this week. And then you have to make time to do that every single day. Okay? So one of the super keys of life and ministry is having fun. Right, Pastor Spencer?
I'm not involved.
It's what keeps you attractive to them. I promise. They want that fun-loving person that they married, not this sourpuss that has happened because you let fun get away with you. I'm getting all sorts of amens from the married people in the room. So start having fun, change your life.
Amen.
Happens today. Let's do it. I love you all, and we'll be back on here next week.